Hello, this video is dedicated to WitchyOne131 and my totally crooked bangs because I left my towel on too long and I need to go cut my hair. Hi, WitchyOne131. Alright, I'm going to educate you, and I'm not terribly knowledgeable on this subject. I just know the little bit that I know. I know enough to get me by. This is a vape pen or a vaporizer pen or an e-cigarette or an e-pen. I'm sure there are other names, but that's what I know it by. I don't know how people started using these or exactly for what purpose, but it has become something that a lot of people have been able to use to get off of cigarettes, kick their cigarette addiction. Now, cigarettes, we all know, used to be tobacco, but nowadays manufactured cigarettes are tobacco and a ton of very toxic, deadly, nasty, poisonous chemicals and garbage. And I've even read some places that they run the tobacco leaves through some sort of a wash that contains cocaine so that you will become horribly addicted to them. Lovely. I don't know if there's any truth in that or not. But here's the deal. This is the basics of the vape pen. This is a lower end one, which I have loved and enjoyed. Again, a gift from a friend. I will probably eventually move up to something a little nicer, but this is the battery. This bottom part, this is all a battery. Now, some of the nicer ones have a knob on it that you can turn to make it hotter or not so hot. This one does not. It has threads on the outside and on the inside. This is the tank or the cartridge, or I'm trying to think of what else they might be called. That's pretty much it. And some of these you load them from the bottom. Mine loads from the top. This part unscrews, and this is just the mouthpiece. And this part you carefully take your bottle of e-liquid. Now, these can have different amounts of nicotine in them. Nicotine is addictive. It's the truly addictive element of cigarettes, but it's not harmful in and of itself. It's the smoking of all those carcinogens and crap in cigarettes that's so really terribly bad for us. The nicotine itself is not so much addictive, but not deadly that I know of. Take the cap off normally, but I don't have an extra hand, and drip it down in there. And I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up, but there are wicks in there that hang down, long wicks. The oil is generally flavored to some extent or another. This is vegetable glycerin usually that has flavoring in it. Nicotine, I don't need the nicotine, so when I can, I opt for no nicotine. And some sweetener, usually it's stevia or what's the one that's actually made out of sugar? You know what I mean. So a non-sugar sweetener. And you push the button. It hisses. I doubt. Stupid air conditioners. You hear my fan and my loud computer. So I'm on my old computer, and now the air conditioner too. But this actually hisses a bit when you depress the button. And I guess it allows this to drip onto a heated element, and it produces a vapor. It's just a steam, and it has the flavor, which also is a scent, and it's really nice. And some of these, it's delicious. People get a little uptight about them in public because you end up breathing other people's, like, the flavor and the scent and the nicotine, and it really hangs in the air. Uh, I feel yes and no about breathing other people's exhaled vapor. I'm breathing their exhaled air anyway because we're all exhaling all the time around each other. Just can't see it. Uh, but yeah, I don't know that I would want to have nicotine forced upon me. But when you go into a vape shop, and they're all over the place, girl, check it out next time you're out driving around. Vape World, I think, is a chain. Uh, you go into one of those, especially if they have a vape bar in them, and the place is just like, it's like you just walked into a fog bank can't see 2 feet in front of you. Tastes and smells like everything, and it's not entirely bad. It's a little confusing, but 'cause you can't pick one flavor out of the next. But this is something that I was into for a little bit with the disposable pens, and then my friend Waverly gave me this one, and now I'm all into this. No more disposables for me, but I'm still kind of a newbie beginner, and I don't really know quite what I'm doing as far as terminology and what batteries are better and what oils are better. And it seems to be very much a sort of try it for yourself and see what you like situation. When you go into the vape shops, they'll let you taste, sample different oils. That's kind of fun. Lots and lots of flavors. There are places that will even mix flavors just for you. So if you wanted like a flavor that was going to be uh, mango, vanilla, coffee bean, they could do that for you. Uh, anyway, I think it's glamorous and beautiful. So without the irritation and the cancer and such. Anyway, that's all. I hope that I have educated you.